Hey guys, CaptDeadmeat here. Welcome back to another episode of Broken Sword 5. Another episode of mystery and intrigue. Will we finally figure out who has stolen the painting? I think there's more to discover. But we've got some clues and we're on the right track. If you haven't had a chance to watch the previous episodes, I suggest you do so before starting this one. You don't want spoilers. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can go and check out those episodes before you start on this one. Remember, if you enjoy the video, why not give it a like and subscribe to the channel? Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into the mystery of Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. I hope you enjoy. Oh, that's right. We're in Nico's apartment with the old man. Let's talk to the elderly man, see what he has to say.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Why are you looking out the window?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare.
Why exactly did you come here? Eh? Eh? Why did you come here?
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name
Monsieur?
is Tiago Marquez. I
Tiago
saw your
Marquez.
report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away.
So you're spying on me.
And why is that?
The
Because I'm
stolen
a dirty
painting,
old man.
La Malediction. It belongs to me.
Ronnie
What?
had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner.
Yeah. Maybe he is a spy.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malediction. What else is there to tell?
Have you got
So
any
the stolen
proof?
painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malediction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil
Catalonia.
War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it
Ah, he
ever
was the
since.
boy at the beginning of the
You
game.
have to help me find it.
Why?
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
I was a coward.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family.
How is that gonna help?
See the painting above the fireplace?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's La Malediction. The photograph suddenly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
Oh yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are.
Okay. What have we got? The thief. It doesn't show much. Oh, he's got a tattoo.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malediction in all its splendor. The lines,
All
the
its
color,
splendor.
the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Oh, that makes him happy. But look
He's
at
the
this
thief
tattoo.
making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull
Yeah.
and crossbones. Headhunters, hmm?
You will find him and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
Oh, ink trail.
This one was rejected. George got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend.
George.
He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malediction, my painting.
Look at the way he's
Does look
handling
like
the
the one
gun,
in your
gangster
photograph.
style, sideways.
So close, but now it is lost again.
Marquez's story was
Alright.
very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in
Whoa.
my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town
Trying to come
for a
under
few
me.
days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go.
Oh, holy.
Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat.
Doormat.
My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week.
Whoopsies. Think we
The
might
key
have killed
wasn't
it.
there.
Floor crack?
The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers.
Huh. Pressed card with chewing gum? Let's try that.
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
Got it. Cool.
The door was locked, but at least I had found the key.
Oh, hang on. I gotta use the key. There we go.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out
Crazy
who had put the
Spaniard.
painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
Hang on, no. I want to go back to the apartment.
Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed.
Alright, fine. So apparently there is a trophy that in the next door neighbor's apartment, if you look around, you can find pugs all over the place. And if you find them all, you get the trophy. But it kicks me out of there pretty quickly. So I don't know about that one. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll move on. Let's go and talk to the robot again.
All partings foreshadow the great final one.
Yes, of course, yes. Alright, let's have a chat with this fat bastard.
Hello, Monsieur Len.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd
Sleazy
find
bastard.
you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
Manifest.
You mentioned a manifest.
Boy.
How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri
Ooh.
kept most of his paperwork.
Can you take me to the office?
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More...
Pervert's coming on to me.
I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Ew. But I need to get in the office. Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes.
That sounds great.
Yes.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
Maybe we can get him drunk and he can pass out.
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was,
Ooh.
the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle.
Ew.
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur.
Don't touch me.
Oh. Oh. Do call me Hector.
Not only is a
I
pervert,
couldn't
he's a
touch
kinky
the desk
pervert.
while Lane was there.
Shit. Alright. How do we distract Lane? I don't really want to sit on the sofa. Can I hit him over the head with something? Maybe? Alright. I'll sit on the sofa.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him.
How do I distract him? Bottles. There's an apple core down there. No.
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen
Sure
to
you
this place
will.
now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure
Dude,
she
you
will.
banging her. You pervert. Champagne. No, champagne.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Maybe we can poison him. Put a sleeping pill in it. Sorry guys if I sound a little bit blocked up. I've got the start of a cold. I'll try not to breathe too heavily into the microphone. Glass. I have champagne. Talk.
Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it. A true undiscovered gem.
There's no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Of
Yeah.
course, there's a deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
The Pantheon of Saints.
To new friends.
Champagne.
To love.
No. Yeah. Oh, look, he wet himself.
That is so cold!
Oops, silly me.
You made
I'm
pee-pee.
so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
Alright, you go and do that. I'll take the folder.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for
Mr.
my story.
Medovsky.
Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
A little while later.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky.
Who is he?
He's new on the old dark block. Fresh into London from Russia with an ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get...
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
Looks like we're on the right track. They're
Ronnie
trying to
didn't
stop
trust
us.
me in this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast.
Yeah. That's what a good
Come in.
reporter does. Oh, knock, knock, knock. Hey.
Hi, George. Great
George.
to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make it stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you?
Ah, but I have a story for you. A long story later.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Medovsky.
Medovsky. That's the same
Yes.
guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What?
He's
He
next
owns
door.
the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
Knock, knock. Hey, Medovsky.
What the?
Who is this guy?
I cannot sleep
It's
on that
Medovsky.
bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is
Yeah.
staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor
He is
Marquez claims the
Medovsky.
painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
Painting, painting, painting. Child, Medovsky, man.
Who is this?
Let's have a look at the
My
man.
father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
A pair of statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece. That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
Cool.
It's definitely the
medallion.
same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. And that's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros.
Yeah,
It is a
exactly.
sign
The
of my
whoa.
people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence, they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you
He's
hear
scared.
from the church. Whatever you think,
I don't.
the painting is mine.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it
Moscow.
was lost. Until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him? Hey, Nico?
Let's talk to Nico.
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Medovsky
Medovsky.
character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who are supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this guy.
Because
do
you
that, we
don't
need to
really
find
own it.
So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet
Tattoo?
had Waterloo Motors across it.
Not a lot to go on.
You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the
Yeah.
internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay,
I've been
let's
locked
have a
up
look.
in a cell, having man love.
Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo,
No.
Waterloo Kebabs,
Waterloo Motors.
Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Inventory. Phone. Waterloo.
Hi. My name is George Stobbart. I'm investigating
for a
murder
killer.
that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information.
The killer had a tattoo on his arm. It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Yeah. Brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Works the wise though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, isn't he? I mean, that's all I know.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help.
Woohoo.
Thanks for your time. Bingo.
Bingo.
Good work. That has to be the guy. And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable, but it will do. Come back quickly with the painting, eh?
Grumpy old man, isn't he? London.
London
We're going
cabins.
to London.
Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right.
He's Big Ben.
To afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something. So, we clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finadoodle our way inside, butter Madovsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right? Yeah, finadoodle. You remember how to finadoodle, don't you, Nico?
George, how could I ever forget?
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need major league finadoodling to get in this one.
You got it.
What are they talking about? Alright, what are we doing?
The bush was perfectly shaped.
By the gardener. Maybe it is the gardener. Let's talk to the gardener. See what he knows. They always see things.
Excuse me? Hello?
Flash a
Sleep
little
tight,
bit of
darling,
boob.
This is a private residence.
We're here to see Mr. Madovsky.
So,
Angry gardener. Okay.
Do you work for Mr.
Gardening.
Madovsky?
no, I'm standing here pruning his edges for a laugh. Course I blooming work for him. And who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico, and this is my colleague, George Stobbart.
Well, isn't that cozy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you or laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here. And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
Okay.
It was topiary in progress.
Wonder if we can talk to him again.
Hi.
Come on,
Guess
speak
who?
to me.
What do you want?
Top buddy?
Nice bush.
Bush? This is so much more than just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's a
It's
phoenix.
art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody knows,
Topiary is a transition form.
That's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big
Oh, we're getting him on our
questions.
side.
Life, death.
Right and wrong.
Tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is possible through meditation, contemplation.
I see.
It is our only salvation.
Well, you've given me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. At a difficult time.
You are welcome, monsieur.
So,
Why is it a
anyway,
difficult time?
This is my latest piece. What do you think?
Bad.
It's just a bush.
Eh? Are you taking the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Ceci n'est pas une aigle, as you Frenchies would say.
The Magritte paradox.
Loving you. It's not an eagle. It's an eagle-shaped bush. Round here, I'm surrounded by structuralists. But you see through the mask of form. I owe you one.
My god, this is another whack
You're
job like the
welcome.
bloody guy who owns the cafe.
We'd like to see Mr. Medovsky.
Full of them.
It's about the insurance on La Maledictio.
The boss doesn't take callers without an appointment, but I'll see what I can do. I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what
Yeah.
you have to say so important?
La Maledictio,
Money.
a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay,
Ooh.
okay. Hang on, I'll phone him now.
Nice one.
Yeah, Mr. Medovsky?
Mumble, mumble, insurance. Mumble, 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 insurance. French bird.
Yes, boss. Right, I will do.
Roger, roger.
You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't
Of
always
course
a
we
good
have.
thing.
Money.
The gate should be open. I'll take you inside.
Bingo.
Follow me, please.
Can do that. Nice one. Easy peasy, mate. Easy peasy.
Mr. Medovsky will be right with you, madame.
Well, we're in. Now what?
We'll make him think we're all set to pay out on the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
Oh, Medovsky.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day,
Welcome.
monsieur. My name is Nico, and this is my assistant, George Stobbart.
You are here to discuss La Maledictio, yes?
Correct.
Yes.
I am surprised to see you. My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
A man has
I
been
looked in the
killed, monsieur.
file.
An agreement is an agreement.
Oh. Let's be... He seems to like brash, hard. Let's go.
A life has been lost.
Let's go
and a
hard.
painting stolen, monsieur. We need to ask you a few questions.
Bravely put, Miss Collard. So be it. I will cooperate however I can.
Yeah, nice. Let's
How
start
did you
with
come into
painting.
possession of La Maledictio?
I purchased it at auction.
Purchased it.
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Of course, I have already sent them to your office.
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting, someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance. I am the victim here.
Is it me, or does his eyebrows meet in the middle? What
We
about
have
the
reason to believe
thief?
that the theft was an inside job.
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with, but such is human nature. I trust
Do
this
you
won't
have a
delay
tattoo?
the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon. Did you know only the
Henry.
gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
Oh,
Did you ever
restorer.
meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
Very conscientious,
Carbon
monsieur.
neutral, you know.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Your
Restorer?
restorer.
Who's your restorer?
How does he fit into all this?
Hobbs. He did a little cleaning work
Oh,
on La Maledicción,
Hobbs.
that's all.
What connection do you have to Vera Security?
I've never heard of it.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
We are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave
Exactly.
no stone unturned.
I would leave this particular stone unturned if I were you.
Are you threatening
I
me?
rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course. We will check our information again.
I would do that. I think that is enough for now. When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
It will not be long, monsieur.
When
Monsieur.
exactly? Surely you can give me a date.
Monsieur Medovsky, I'm sure you...
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
What is it, Shears?
Hobbs is here.
Is he
Tell him I'm
called
busy.
Shears
He
because he...
mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
The gardener's called
I wonder if he's called Shears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably not what his mother christened him.
because he likes to garden.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He just brushed off the Vera connection. We need something else to get under his skin. I could use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
Good idea, George. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
Alright. Medovsky. And Shears. Typewriter. Books. Bookcase. Cigarette box. Cabinets. Let's go and look at the cabinet first. Since he unlocked it, he might be keeping other things in there.
Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card. It read,
Ooh.
Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made a note of the address. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions.
We'll have to go and check that out.
The note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. W.H. Now we're cooking with gas. I wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that Medovsky had taken. I suspected the medals weren't
Medals?
from the Moscow Debating Society. Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number. 1869.
1869. Why do I get the feeling that might actually be important? You know what? I'm going to write that down.
It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends.
Dubious.
A
Fabergé
Russian
egg?
imperial egg. It looked rather plain. See a penny, pick it up. Then all day you'll have good luck.
Did we just steal from him? Sure.
It seems
Alright,
our
that's
Medovsky
50.
has friends in low places.
Yeah.
It's like my
Where's the
boss said.
picture?
The guy wants to be a player.
Medovsky and
Photograph?
Happy days. What kind of guy hangs a picture of himself and Colonel Gaddafi on the wall?
The kind who will commit
Ah, it's
murder
Gaddafi.
in order to steal their own painting.
Cigarette box. Let's have a look at that.
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box. The catch had snapped.
No,
I needed a better idea.
Okay. Paperclip.
The paperclip just flexed and slipped off the catch.
Bummer. What else we got? Coin? Let's try that.
By extraordinary good fortune, the coin I'd picked up was the perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy that.
What do you know? Oh,
Romanov.
cigarettes.
The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's security.
Oh.
Keys are
A key.
always useful.
Yep, take that.
Can you hear what they're saying?
Yes.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Hobbs. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor, Obbs, about the portfolio.
That portfolio is important, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, we're gonna go and have a little visit with the Hobbs. Ooh, I wonder if I can go on the door.
It was locked.
Damn. What's that?
It was a
Voucher.
Russian privatization voucher. I wondered why Medovsky displayed it so proudly.
Yeah. Typewriter.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
I don't think there's anything I can...
ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference.
Okay. I wonder if I can use the key.
It was locked.
The study door's open now.
Hear
Bingo.
anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't like that.
Understood.
I don't like
I
that.
have got a few questions, though.
I do not like questions either. Hurry up.
I noticed a couple of people arriving. Who were they? They look like coppers.
They were from
They
the
look like
insurance
coppers.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important. We need to stay with it.
I got Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh.
Absolutely.
But hurry. Medovsky will be back soon.
Alright. I'm going.
I'm gonna check out the study.
Okay.
Don't pronounce it, just go. Let's do it. Go, go, go.
Wow, there must be millions of dollars worth of art on these walls.
Wow. And they're not even hung straight. Calls
drawer
himself
was
an
open.
art enthusiast.
My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I saw only a candy bar wrapper.
Okay. Seems odd. Paintings. Desk.
The desk was magnificent.
Cyrillic characters.
The chair was fancy
Ashtray.
and probably more expensive than it looked. Filthy habit.
What else we got?
Those two little
Cigar
holes
cutter?
were just waiting for me to put my fingers in them. I resisted the urge.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Telephone? Alright. Cyrillic characters. Panel. Okay. Maybe I'll push them all in. And last one. Nope.
The lettered panels appeared to conceal buttons.
Yeah, I figured that part out already. Okay. What are we doing? Alright, hang on. I'm going to write these down. Funny looking A capital A, a B, circle, Z. Okay. Alright, back out. Let's go to the typewriter. Let's have a look at the typewriter again.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
Okay.
I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So these are numbers. Gotcha. Alright, so these are the numbers on top of the keyboard 1 through 10. Which means... okay. Oh, okay. All right. That book had 1869 written on it. What if I pushed the numbers to coincide with 1869? Let's try that. Desk. Alright, so 3861. So that's 1 6 8 18 6 1 4 2 9.
A secret drawer popped open. I knew the publication date would be significant. At last, I was going to discover Medovsky's secrets.
Sherlock Holmes has got nothing on me, baby. I figure this shit out.
It certainly wasn't Medovsky's
Documents.
sock drawer. Hey, Nico, come see this. I think we've struck gold.
Hang on, I'm coming.
We should
Look,
just take them.
A letter from a guy called Gainin. His company, Wolfram, want to
Gainin.
purchase La Maledizio. They're offering way over the asking price.
Anything connecting Medovsky to
Ooh.
Vera?
Well, let's see. Here we go. A lease for Vera's security.
Oh, busted.
Then we have the proof we need.
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for a Mr. Shears. Waterloo Motors, one
Mr.
helmet.
Shears.
These are from Paris. Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannique. Pizza. Nico. Pizza. I think your friend Shears might just be Henri's killer.
George, what have we got ourselves into?
We better get out of here before we're killed.
I just heard the front door close. Medovsky's coming. Put everything back in order, quick.
We're screwed. Moments later.
He'll never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
Well, he will if you keep talking about it.
George, the coin.
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll handle this.
I'll handle this.
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can
Uh-oh.
imagine,
She's
my time
gonna
is
cut us up into
valuable.
pieces.
That's fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
War and Peace medallion.
Is that a picture of you with Colonel Gaddafi?
A deeply wonderful man. He was a great fan of the Impressionists.
Well, he certainly left quite an impression on Libya. Nice collection of medals you have there, Mr. Medovsky.
I earned them serving my country.
Anywhere interesting?
As a killer.
Chechnya. Ever been there?
No, can't say I've had the pleasure.
Pleasure is probably not the right word.
That a first edition of War and Peace?
Of course. Printed in 1869. A great year for my
Wow.
country's literature. And Tolstoy is the master.
So, what brought you into the art business, Mr. Medovsky?
Oh, an eye for great artists, an appreciation of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
Money.
You must be upset at the theft of La Maledizio.
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
No reaction from Shears? Oh, he has a poker
So
face.
this Hobbs guy, good friend of yours, is he?
No, we simply have a business arrangement. We've been through this already. Now please, if you're quite finished, I'm a busy man.
Thank you for your time,
terribly
Mr.
sorry.
Nidowski. We'll be in touch soon.
Yes, to arrest your ass.
Well, no prizes for guessing where we go now.
Hobbs' place, right?
Got it in one.
Let's go to Hobbs' place.
Medowski's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, George.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By the time he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
Looks like rain.
Come on, let's get that cab.
Does it?
Taxi?
Oh, that looks pretty blue sky to me. A short taxi ride later.
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character
There's a
doesn't like
flying
visitors.
pig. What the hell? Why was there a flying pig?
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's
Yeah.
see what Mr. Hobbs knows about La Maledicción.
And let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
Alright, what do we got? Windows, van cab, junk, dumpster, letterbox, door. Alright, let's look at junk. Anything interesting?
Piles of junk, mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard, and some dubious-looking old clothes.
This guy's filthy. Oh, phone's ringing. Hello?
George Stobbart. Of course, Inspector.
You clearly know which side your cookie is buttered. Now, I require your presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a reconstruction.
I see.
Ooh.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. As you would say, final.
Sure.
Any failure to comply, and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a nice day. now.
Have a
And
nice
you.
day.
That was Nave. We're required back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
Let me guess. Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
You got it.
You got it. Okay. Ignition. Oh, whiskey.
Slosh.
Should we take the whiskey? Oh. I got a whiskey bottle.
I decided to
Handbrake.
leave the handbrake alone.
Okay. I'll do that.
I
Bonnet
popped
catch.
open the van's hood.
Why are we doing that? Okay. Let's have a look at the hood. Van's bonnet. Not sure why we're investigating this.
The engine was held
But
together
let's have a
by
look anyway.
rust and dirt. Everything was
Wow.
covered in a sticky film of dirty black oil. Half the wiring wasn't connected to anything.
Dirty black oil. Hang on, wasn't there oil at the security place? There was too. Battery?
It was the van's engine. I didn't really have any reason to sabotage it.
At least not yet.
It was the van battery.
I think that's all we can interact with. Alright. Oh.
I had found just what I needed. 2 lengths of wire.
Why do I need 2 lengths of wire? Maybe just go to his door. Let's just do that. This is a bet he won't come out. It'll be too easy. Oh, hello, Seagull. What you doing up there, buddy?
I don't think there's
Yeah,
anyone
he's not
home.
coming out.
There's a light on upstairs.
I think there's someone home. I just don't think he's coming out.
It was Hobbs's mailbox. There was a note hanging out. For a second, I
Alright, what's
debated
the
the
note say?
morality of mail snooping. It was a short debate, and I won.
Yeah, give me your mail. Mail? Let's have a look at the windows.
The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside.
Alright, let's get back to the van bonnet.
The engine bay was a mess. It was one of 2 horns in the van. It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. 2 wires hung loose from it. It was one of 2 horns in the van. It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. 2 wires hung loose from it. A bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard. Many of the wires seemed to lead nowhere.
Oh, okay. This is like when we tried to open the security place's door.
A bundle of short,
Battery
severed
terminal?
wires was connected to the battery. None of the wires were connected to anything.
Oh, okay, hang on. Long wire, long wire. We need wire to go from here to here, and then from here to here, and here to here. I've got 2 long wires. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Let's go back. No! Go back! Come back! Oi! Where are you going? Come here! Come back in there! Alright. Let's use one of the long wires with That and that. Aha! Then I need 2 more. Or... I wonder if I can cut it.
I snipped the wire in half.
Hey! There we go.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn. A loose wire hung from the right-hand horn. The wire was just long enough to connect the battery to the horn. Everything was wired up. The horn had power.
Yay! Alright, let's try the horn. That'll hopefully bring him out.
I figured that should get Hobbs' attention.
Yeah.
All right, hold your blooming
Hi, Seagull.
horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there.
What are you
We
up
fixed
to?
your horn.
So I hear. Now, what are you doing in my yard?
Mr. Hobbs, do you mind if we
Questions.
ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Yes, you will answer a few
Ah.
questions?
Yes, I do mind. Clear?
Not really.
Good. Now get lost.
Well, that could have gone better.
He's not
Yeah.
exactly the friendliest of characters.
Oh, not at all. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at this. Can we open it? Huh.
What do you think of this, Nico?
Not much, George.
Okay.
I decided to open the letter. Dear Mr. Hobbs, due to previous incidents, we are writing to inform you that we will no longer be sending models to your address. It went on to discuss Hobbs's temper and other alleged infractions, some of which still carry the death sentence in certain less sophisticated cultures. Interesting.
Oh, so he's a dirty
This
old man.
would come in useful.
We can blackmail him. Alright, let's get his ass out of here again. Come on.
I decided to give it another blast.
For crying out loud, will you leave my van alone?
Sorry, just need a quick word, Mr. Hobbs. Afternoon, Mr. Hobbs. We're from the model agency.
About blooming time. I'm on a deadline. You better come up.
Nice one. Once again, we lie our way in.
About time you two showed up.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs. I was just wondering if...
Can it, Goldilocks? I don't have time for chit-chat. Just get
I don't
undressed
have time
behind
for
that
chit-chat.
screen.
Undressed?
That was the deal. An extra 20 quid because I need you with your kit off.
The studio was freezing.
And as for you, darling, no need to get undressed. I've got a vivid imagination, so I'll just use that. Either way, just go sit over there on that rug and give me your best belly pock floozy.
My whatty? Sounds rude. Sounds dirty.
Just hold it there.
Nico made for a good distraction. I just needed to figure out how to get a look inside that portfolio.
Yeah, we're gonna find the portfolio. Warehouse doors. Balcony doors. Screen. Nico. Stereo. Alright, what do you reckon it's up there? Let's go to the balcony up there.
Oh, you! Get down from there, it's private.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
my bad,
sorry.
my bad. Warehouse doors. Thermostat.
I had no need to walk out onto the balcony.
Okay. Oh, alright, yeah, of course, that's where he stepped out before. It's
It was a
lift.
shaky old elevator that would once have lifted goods between the floors.
Screen? Wonder what's back here.
My, if it isn't George Stobbart.
Lady
Excuse me?
Piermont. Oh, my. You're...
Naked? Of course. As an artist's muse, one often finds oneself en pelotas. Now, George, don't be
okay.
shy. Come here and give me a big hug.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Trapped, smothered, choking on lavender.
George, darling, pass me my robe. It's terribly cold in here.
Okay. That's a bit weird.
Oi, what are you doing with a blooming robe on? God help me, but you're supposed to be naked. I've got a deadline to meet.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadlines with manners like that. And besides,
Yeah,
it's
you tell her,
freezing
old
in here.
bag.
Lady Piermont and I had met before. She was larger than life, in every way.
Lady Piermont. Alright, it's cold. There was a thermostat over here. Let's play with the thermostat.
Hey! Leave
Ah.
that dial alone. The heating
My bad.
bubbles up all the power and the circuits can't take it.
Sorry. I turned the thermostat down again.
Okay. Fuse box. Stool.
I didn't need to sit. It was time for action.
No, I want to stand on it so I can get to that.
I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring.
Fine. Bottles?
A variety of liquor
He's
bottles.
a heavy drinker.
All empty.
Whiskey glass.
Hey, that's my whiskey ration for the day gone.
Oh, the whiskey bottle from the car. Here. Let's top it up for you, baby. You
How about
get
a top
nice
up,
and
Mr.
lick it
Hobbs?
up.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
No, I don't want to go downstairs. Stereo. Let's have a look at that. Let's crank up some tunes, baby. Do 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 do.
Wow, an old Bofson Wang stereo. I hadn't seen one of those for years.
Turntable. Power. Let's turn it on.
I turned the volume up a few notches. I turned the volume down again. I turned the volume up a few notches.
I turned it up. I turned it down. Yeah. Wonder if that'll hide the noise. There we go. Nice one. Oh, what am I doing?
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
Blowing the power would
Sorry, my
certainly have
bad.
distracted Hobbs, but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system. It was locked. I wondered what was behind the door.
Okay. Let's turn the thermostat up again.
Hey! I've told you, don't mess with that thermostat.
Damn it. I need to blow the fuse. Alright. Let's talk with Lady again.
Lady Piermont.
Oh, George, be a darling and sort the heating out in here.
I'll see what I can do.
George, sweetheart, could you do something about the heating in this place?
It was a shaky old elevator that would once have lifted goods between the floors.
Yeah. What if I try to get it to go back up again? Maybe that'll blow the fuse.
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
Yep.
Sorry.
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
The elevator on its own wasn't going to blow the power.
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
My bad,
The
my
elevator
bad.
on its own wasn't going to blow the power.
Alright, let's turn up the... Let's do that.
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
The elevator on its own wasn't going to blow the power.
Bummer. Let's turn up the thermostat as well.
Hey! I've told you, don't mess with that thermostat.
Sorry, but Lady Piermont is cold. I thought...
Look, pal, I know it's brass monkeys in here, but the wiring in this building is ancient, and the fuse box won't take it. Her Majesty will just have to get used to chapel hat pegs.
Lady Piermont, Mr. Hobbs won't let me turn up the heating.
Well, we'll soon see about that.
Yeah. You tell her.
Crumbs.
Crumbs.
If you do not adjust the heating, I shall refuse to cooperate.
Lady Piermont, it's the circuits. They won't take the strain. You know what old buildings are like.
In which case, I see no reason for this session to continue.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Lady
you tell 'em, old
Piermont,
woman.
Let's not be too hasty. I'm sure I can accommodate your needs.
Good. Perhaps you can start by letting George here turn up the heating.
Oh, go ahead then, but be careful. The power in here is temperamental.
Let's crank it, baby.
I turned the thermostat up as far as it would go. I wondered if the suspicious wiring could be used to my advantage.
Alright, let's give him more alcohol.
How about another whiskey?
That's smashing. Pour away.
It's getting a little tipsy. We'll soon have him unconscious. Alright, see what she thinks now.
A word if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George, I'm all ears. How can I help?
Can you keep a secret, Lady Piermont?
I am the very soul of discretion, as you know.
You see that
You're right.
portfolio by Hobbs's table? We need to take a peek inside.
Be still, my beating heart. Just give me the nod, and I'm putting in your hands.
Lady Piermont, we
The
need
lift?
help.
How thrilling! What do you need? Subterfuge? Leisure domain?
Actually, I just need you to step onto that lift behind you.
Oh, but of course.
She seems to want to do anything for me.
Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect. Now, just stay right there.
Now let's turn it on. What? I think we blew the fuse. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go get the portfolio. Well, he's not looking. Oh shit, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back.
I was too late
No.
to catch the portfolio.
Oh, bugger. Let's try this again.
Now was my chance.
Alright, we're at the portfolio. Let's do it.
It was one of Hobbs' sketches.
Inventory? No. Ah, next page. There we go. Next page. It's river scene.
It wasn't the Maledictio, but it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros. There was something different about the image in the center.
There's a crazy looking man in it, man.
I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
No one's watching.
What the heck? I told you that portfolio was private.
Huh?
Well,
Oh, I've
that
got
was
questions.
fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
So, you're not models?
No, Mr.
Nope.
Hobbs.
We're private dickies.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. So what the blazes are you
That's
doing
true.
in my studio?
We're investigating the
I've
theft of
got
a painting,
questions.
La Malediccio, by the Spanish artist El Serp. One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Sure, but what's that got to do with that? I'm a restorer, and I restored it. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get
Right.
Henri killed?
How'd you know about that?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Look, he and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
But something did happen, Hobbs. Your friend lost his life.
Look,
Yeah.
I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade. What do you want to know?
Everything. I want to know everything.
We have reason to believe that Madovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Malediccio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have
It's
strong
not his
evidence that
painting.
Madovsky is not the real owner.
You'll have a hard
Yeah.
time proving that. Medovsky has a full
Why?
set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Why didn't Madovsky mention him?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
And they've gone missing.
Lane?
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it
I'm
also
not
puts
showing you
unnecessary
my willy.
question.
Not my problem, darling. Now both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
Someone's lying.
Thankfully, I got to
But
keep
who?
my pants on.
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
Yeah,
I
what's
need
with
to
the
head back for
flying
Nabe's
pig, man?
reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good.
The squeeze.
I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
Looks as if we're on our way back to Paris. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the latest episode of Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Come back next time as we continue our investigation to figure out who actually owns this painting. And are there any more outrageous accents? And are there any more really, really strange characters? My guess is there will definitely be. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, have fun.